in fact stay on with us. We have some other news that we're tracking from Japan. A massive multi-vehicle crash in Japan's Gunma Prefecture late last night left one person dead and 26 others injured as the country began its end-of-the-year holiday season. According to the police, the pileup occurred on the Kanetsu Expressway in the town of Minakami, about 160 kilometers northwest of Tokyo. The accident began when two trucks collided, triggering a chain reaction involving more than 50 vehicles. So, Brian, we are learning of a massive vehicle pileup at an expressway in Japan. One person seems to have died. Could you give us some more details on that front?
Massive multi-vehicle pileup on Japan's Kanetsu Expressway in Gunma Prefecture happened where one person left dead and there were 26 others who were injured as the country began its end-of-year holiday travel rush. The police also stated that the accident occurred in the town of Minakami, about 160 kilometers northwest of Tokyo, after two trucks first collided, triggering a chain reaction involving more than 50 vehicles. Authorities also stated that the icy and snow-covered roads condition caused vehicles to skid, preventing drivers approaching the scene from braking in time. Again, a 77-year-old woman was killed in the crash, while 5 of the injured still remain in serious condition. Following the collision, also fire broke out at the far end of the crash site, spreading to more than a dozen vehicles, several of which were completely destroyed by the flames as stated by officials. Even a heavy snow warning was also in effect at the time of the incident as thousands of people were traveling ahead of year-end and New Year holidays. Even the parts of Kanetsu also expressway remained closed for several hours to allow police to conduct investigations and clear debris and damaged vehicles from the very roadway. Yes.
Brian, I request you to stay on with us. We have some more inputs on the stories. Authorities have said that vehicles skid in on icy, snow-covered roads, making it impossible for drivers approaching from behind to brake in time. A 77-year-old woman was killed in the crash and 5 of the injured were reported to be in serious condition. Following the collision, a fire broke out at the far end of the crash site and spread to more than a dozen vehicles, some of which were completely destroyed by the flames. At the time of the accident, a heavy snow warning was also in effect as many people were travelling for year-end and New Year holidays. Parts of the expressway remained closed for police investigations and for the removal and cleanup of the wreckage. So, Brian, when we look at this entire incident, we saw a collision. We are also now reporting of a fire that occurred at the far end of the pileup. Do we know of the status of the clearance? Because the authorities had started clearing the highway after this entire incident.
Well, yes, the parts of the Kanetsu Expressway remained closed for several hours and it allowed police to conduct investigation, and now clearly they've cleared the debris and damaged vehicles from the roadway itself. Even post that, a heavy snow warning was also in effect at the time of the incident itself. And again, like you mentioned, yes, a fire broke out the far end of the crash site, spreading to more than a dozen vehicles, which were also completely destroyed by the flames. But again, they closed this very expressway that was closed for several hours, and then the police conducted the investigation and cleared the debris also for smooth travel and smooth transport itself. Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Brian, for all those updates.